Hey guys, and welcome to my guide to unlocking the Sun class in Gloomhaven Digital. It's now been released, the City Streets update, into the public beta anyway, as I'm recording this. So let me show you a quick way for you to be able to unlock this character from level 1, and you can then start playing your Sun character. You know the drill. If you do enjoy the video, please consider tossing it a like and subscribing, or coming over to twitch.tv/mandatoryquest, where I stream Gloomhaven live every Monday, Wednesday and Sunday. But without further ado, let's just crack into the video. Okay, so first off, I'm going to show you how you can get yourself into the public beta, open beta branch, essentially, of the game to be able to get to this unlock. If you are watching this video later on down the line, then you may not have to do this because your game may already be fully updated if the game is out of early access, so you might not have to worry about this. But essentially what you need to do is you need to go over to your Gloomhaven game in your Steam library. You need to right click on it, go down to properties, then from properties go across to betas, and then from here you'll have a drop down menu and you just need to select the open beta version of the game. Once you've done that, your game will update and then you'll basically be on the most current available public version of the game, which is usually where the devs will put the new updates maybe a week or so in advance compared to the core version of the game. And this is just for bug testing features and allowing us to maybe do some bug testing for the devs. Please do back up your saves if you do this, because you are on the cutting edge of the game here, so there will be bugs. There could be instances where you lose your saves, but your saves will carry over if you've been playing in the normal beta for now. But just bear that in mind. You should go and back up your saves and everything. And if there are bugs, then please report them to the devs in the Discord, because you are taking a small risk by going onto this version. Okay, so once you are into the game, you can go down to your trainer and you can go across to your mercenary screen, and this is where you have all of the unlocks for the different characters. So let's scroll down. There we go. There's Sun. So we need to infuse light 30 times with the Sun in order to unlock. That is quite a difficult one to do at level 1. In fact, it's a very difficult one to do at level 1, and it's going to take you quite a long time. So here's my advice for the best way to kind of do this. What I would actually consider doing is concentrate on trying to get your Spellweaver up to level 2 to get the card Flashing Burst. I might put an image of that just up on screen quickly now for you. However, that is a great card for doing this. It will allow you to, essentially, hopefully generate light a fair few times during the course of a scenario. There aren't really any level 1 cards that will allow you to generate light, so this is going to be difficult to do right out of the gate. However, the way that you should probably attempt to try and do this is actually instead try and unlock the Triangles class in the meantime, because that one you only have to do one of each type of element, which is fairly simple to do. So light is the most difficult one to do, but you can do that using a minor mana potion. So buy mana potions on as many characters as possible and try and do that. I would then get your Spellweaver to level 2 to get the Flashing Burst card. Try and unlock Triangles and start working on them, because I won't go into too much of what this character does, but needless to say, they have access to a lot of elements, so this character will also help you do it incredibly. There are a few items as well you can get, but if you're at level 1, you won't have access to those. There's an item called Orb of Dawn, which will allow you to convert night into light, so that could be quite a good item to use. But realistically, probably what you're going to have to do, if you are coming in at it from level 1, is you're just going to have to go straight at it with the Mind Thief, Spellweaver and Cragheart. Just try and generate as many elements as you can, put minor mana potions on these, unlock the Triangles, bring the Triangles in, and then use that class. You don't really have many other options. If you have unlocked enhancements, then putting the element on the bottom movement of enhancements can also make this be done super quick. So when you do have enhancements, you will have opportunities in certain situations. Let's say like the bottom of Reviving Ether here, for example. I could enhance the bottom of this card with the move 4 to have a light generation element on the bottom of that too. So there are ways that you can do it with enhancements. If you have a high level party, or you've actually gained quite a bit of you've actually kind of leveled your party up quite a lot in mercenary mode, then you'll probably find this quite easy to do, and it can be done in a single scenario if you've do all these enhancements and you kind of go in on it. And because you can then sell enhancements back for the cost that you paid, there's absolutely no drawback for you to do that to try and get them. But yeah, if you are coming at it from level 1, you need to try and get your Spellweaver to level 2 for Flashing Burst. Then you really need to try and get the triangles unlocked and start working along with that character too. Just a quick note, you can actually generate the element multiple times in a turn. Just because the element is strong, that doesn't mean that you can't generate it again. So you can absolutely stack this generation. It just counts any time basically you take any kind of action that generates an element, regardless of whether or not that element was strong or waning at the time that you played that card. So you can absolutely stack multiple turns with the same element. Okay guys, short and simple. I'm going to be doing some videos for every single unlockable class for this, with just a quick, very quick guide for you to be able to unlock them yourselves. Hopefully you found it useful. If you did, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing if you enjoy the content, or come and hang out at twitch.tv/mandatoryquests, where I stream every Monday, Wednesday and Sunday. So apart from that guys, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.
I think still, yeah.
Oh,
Scout
the
wins.
that's the blessing from Jeff.
Yeah.
That's the blessing
So,
from.
Isaac, at this point, can we get your approval to add an additional attack modifier deck for allies in the digital version?